are back in Rogue Trader, folks. We have, you know what? I think we are crawling towards the end game. Nefret's Dominion. We are heading for endgame. We are heading for the. I think this is the 5th chapter. Is the final chapter. Actually, I think 5th chapter is final chapter of both this and Wrath of the Righteous. Not the 6th chapter, but for the 5th, for that game, in order to access more content, we have to do a little break from the main story. We have to take a little break from that story, from the main story, because we have stuff to do. Desert world, ancient tunnels. Maybe been there. Yeah. Hold up. 1 point. We also have character levels to do, like a lot. God, I'm actually not looking forward to these. These guys are fine, but you are, yes. You have to do a lot of leveling. She has 19 ranks available. 4 ranks available. You know, I think we're covered because these guys all have the points requirements. So, yeah, we'll leave that until we get to a point we want to. Make Planet Fallen Epitaph. It is the only thing to do now. There are no companion quests. Unless they unlock it. No, they should have unlocked if they had levels. They should have unlocked. Okay, I was expecting something actually to happen here, but this is the only system we got. Sanctum of Tethys. No stone unturned. It is all the systems in the Chronos Expanse. Dead Star, Dead Star, Dead Star, Tomb World, Epitaph. Whole flock of ships. See, the thing is, the Necron don't care about being in the dark. It seems that all the colour has died from this world. Grey masses of rock give way only to brownish sand and the black void of the gorges. The team barely notices a strange detail amid the drab landscape. An extensive area where the land is too smooth. As they approach, this area turns out to be a lake of moving metal, in the centre of which burns a green arc discharges. On its shores lie the ruins of pyramidal constructs, though magnoculars. It is through the magnoculars it is determined that it's the remains of the pyramids that are slowly melting, creating the flows that pump new metal into the lake. The smoothness of the lake is lightly rippled by currents trying to extinguish the flames in the centre. Very equipped servitors are the first to embark on the shores of the metallic lake. To explore a surprise, they return unharmed with samples of the enormous substance. The squad sets out to study the lake and the Xenos constructs. Oh wow. minus 85 difficulty modifier. Oof. Yeah, a high skill of 122 logic. Architects of Adeptus Mechanicus determined that the metal contains the same substance from which the pyramids are made. The behavior of the metal is particulates. Particles indicates that the constructs made from the metal are capable of regeneration, like living matter, albeit incomparably faster. However, the pyramids filling the lake by transmitting the metal through the built-in portals cannot surmount the destructive force of the arc discharges in the lake center. Hey, we got it. One of the pyramids lining the lake shore is more damaged than the rest. Judging by its melted edges in the direction of the lake, this damage is the thing that started the fires in the lake centers. I'm going there, that's fine. Endless flows of metal pour from the portals of every monolith. However, one of the flows is notably weaker than the rest. Looking closer, officers notice a small object blocking part of the portal. With the help of servitors, they are successful in removing it and bring it to the Von Valancius shuttle. There you go, a whole field emitter. That's why I put out flames. The vessel's cannoneers find the idea of smothering the green flame with the ship's waste rather dubious, but do not dare to question the will of the Lord Captain. They drop cargo, dissolves, and with no effect. Barely touching the discharge. Measures do not give under the first salvos from the portals. Flows of metal begin to fill the damaged parts. The lake slowly shrinks, but the rogue traders' team quickly understands it will take several days of bombardment to fully destroy this place. So the metals, they're trying to put out the flame in the middle by pumping out liquid metal, which is trying to heal itself. What you got for me, too? A shuttle of Imperial make is detected among the rocky gorges of the planet alongside two nearby Xeno objects, monolithic structures embedded in the landscape. When scanned, the objects distort the signal, but no signs of enemy activity or signals from the shuttle are found. So those signals disappear as soon as they approach the cliffs between which the shuttle was found. One of them returns and no data is received. Which is personally explore the magnetic monoliths. The Von Valancius shuttles overcomes the turbulent zone and alarming rumbles, after which connection of the voyage becomes continuous. Despite a rough landing on rocky terrain, the flight ends successfully. While we're going down there, we're going to beat up anything in our path and we're going to find out what's going on. Then we might talk to Nomos. I'd have to look, you know what? John, it is actually here. I'm going to look through my magic cards. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen the outline silhouette on Nomos before. And it looks like one of the Katars. More frighteningly, it looks like a particular Katar. The dragon. No, I'm ready. I can find the imagery, but it looks like the celestial dragon. The celestial dragon dude. And that's worrying me somewhat.
You do not have to hide the ashy shadows of loneliness behind swirls of bright colors, Ulfar.
I respect your gift, Guide to the Soul Sea. But you should save your sorcery for someone else.
Who? I mean, let's face it, she's, wants to help everybody on the team, and you're part of the team, so you are as just as much a thingy for her as anyone else. I cannot. It'll take me too long to hunt through the deck to try and find it. I will say one thing though. Necron Magic the Gathering cards, they're all artifact creatures. Not a single one of them is not an actually no, only one creature might be a non-artifact. Oh, they're dead. Necron Immortals.
Time to eliminate some Xenos.
Submit and die.
again, the Inquisition boys messed with something they were not prepared for. And they are not prepared, and let's face it, nobody's prepared for the next run. Anybody who says yes we are is lying through their teeth. Because I guarantee you, nobody is ready for them. Not even the Aldari, and they know, and they're the ones who know how best to handle the walking tin cans. What am I shooting?
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Running binary override. My vow is to
Oops.
serve.
I suppose one could go through over.
Advancing.
I'm gonna hit this off and still get the machine. Yeah. The scouts run over, immediately try and heal. That's what they do.
The Omnissiah neurotic functions successfully terminated.
Machine spirit banished.
Time for our return.
Ow.
Bring it on.
Can I explain a little? Like,
Is that all you've got?
you know exactly the scariest creatures going on the spine of the scallops.
I understand your intent. Another soul slips beyond the veil. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
No, you're a fantastic sniper though, so I'm gonna.
Ancestors, guide me! If I must.
Down
I
with
am
drop
not
these
your
two now.
Xenos pet monkey.
So I'll set them up to be able to just take them out.
So it shall be. I see bite of death. None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father.
Invisibility.
So shall it be.
If anything, I can still walk over there, shoot, and then kick him.
Comes
So they count as different attacks. Ah, like that.
more swear unto me.
No, but I was just close.
Our foes reek of cowardice.
Your foes don't reek of anything. Tis be half the problem. They don't have a scent.
Me? If you insist, Lord
They
Captain.
also hate the warp. As venomously as
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Imperium.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. If I may,
High momentum.
Nice.
I said, so done.
By the wolf's eye, perish!
I'm shooting them all.
My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin!
And we're not actually on our end of our turn. But
Didn't see that one
Right there.
coming, did you? They won't expect this.
good hit. The scary thing is we're not actually on our turn. We're on the extra turn provided
I
to
know
us
what to do.
by Cassia.
Easy.
Oh, the teleportation major beat it. Let me shoot that.
I define the
Outcome.
outcome. Contemplate exploit your weakness.
Nice.
I know what to do.
Oh look, now it's an actual turn. Oh look, now it is turn again.
Let's set this in motion. As said, so done.
Now, for the love of God, we need to take this thing out. If we don't, it'll spawn more people. And then we'll be in more trouble. Oh, we're down my range. Yeah, we knew.
I know what to do.
When they go there,
I yearn for agony.
I'll put it sweep deck. Maritime Northern's not the best for dealing with the next one,
Kneel before me,
But-
prating.
he's still pretty good for what he needs.
With grace and malice. A euphoria of anguish. Oh, I don't think so. I will savor your delectable anguish. It is handled. I'm done with you.
Hey, he's on more minions.
And why would I
Now
do
I can't get
that?
through.
It would be beneath me to even attempt it. Don't distract me.
I also got plenty of movement, so I can. But I can't get any further than that, so.
A perfect killing strike. Watch.
Dang, man, we were literally on the point where we could have
I
had all
will
these
herd
guys.
the prey.
Reconstruction. Buddy.
Kneel before me, prating.
Roger. Yeah, fire the cannon.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Take out the teleporter.
Request approved.
Okay. Oh, that turns, so she got him. Quite enough for him,
This
plenty
tedium
of
is
him.
beneath. I hear you moving.
No more.
I am
This-
not your Xenos pet monkey.
My strike team's gone really good at what I do.
I understand your intent.
I'll do the thing on him, but it won't be around to let me do it, so. We'll fast switch to melee combat mode.
See runes out of your bones.
Got them all. I'll steal these with Mr. left. Ooh. They shall weep. That's a big Astartes gun. That's a bolter. Let's see. Heavy armor proficiency requirement, heavy void suit. ship's vox log, and a medical medpack. Yeah, they were stupid.
Stay sharp.
You don't mess with the Necron.
Keep your guard up.
The broken body has been smashed to the ground with such force that there's cracks radiating out from underneath under it. Dear God, if they found a lord, then trouble. Ooh, gloom rifle, sword projectile sniper rifle. It beats my Terralax Slayer. I'm using Chorus of Battle at the moment, but I might have to be swapping over to gloom rifle. Damn, that's a nasty weapon. Okay, that's the equipment swap out then. See, I've been using the two, which is the Chorus of Battle. Against it. That's for killing big people. I have weapons galore. Sniper rifles, quick eye, X rifle. There's the new guy. Needle rifle, shard carbine. Let's see. Splint rifles. Snipes should be lower down. There we go. Deadeye Reaper, long less. Fusion. Deadly Repeater. Silencer. Stupor. Alright, where is it? Chufty this finger on. Alright, that's the easy way of doing this, I just realised. There it is. The Gloom Rifle. It's definitely swapping out Terraflex Slayer. It's 10 points higher than Course of Battle, but the range is slightly less actually than Course of Battle. I mean, it hits hard because we also have bonuses for firing this sort of weapon. But this thing hits further. Maximum 30, maximum 36. We'll go try the next fight, whatever that may be. You can still recognize the one Valens's coat of arms and their half a break emblem on the side of the shuttle. You got splattered. Parts of the hull and equipment look as something vaporized the ship's components in one layer after another. Yes, it's called a disintegrator. And shields, Fury Incarnate, and protocols. I can't use them at all because they're not my thing.
I have learned much
With
in
your
my
patchy knowledge
exile.
of the Xenos, you guess that these monoliths were once part of the mighty transport ships capable of transform. You big ships. Transforming into the ground-based structures. I mean, they don't know Necron off by heart, that's the problem. That's all down here.
Onward to victory.
A nice, quick, simple, short fight. Which could go a lot worse had I not noticed those teleporters. Dear God, that could have got a lot worse. But yeah, Nomus's outline looks like the Catan dragon. Right, I'm going to talk to Nomus. And just to see if I can get him confirm my suspicions. I mean, guys, but yeah, it's actually only one of the think only one or two characters in the entire Necron deck that you can get. That doesn't... is not a archive artifact creature. Oh, there. Yeah. The Necron had three. No, the three mage characters: the Thiever, the Nightbringer, and the Dragon. Can I remember his name? Can I trust these? Ah, the Void Dragon. He has the nonsense outline, character outline, a little aspect of the Void Dragon. Almost all here. Yeah, that face. That face. I'm calling it. Nomus is part of the Void Dragon. That face looks like his like Voidy Boy. So I'm calling it. Maybe Theodora picked up something she really shouldn't have. Now, we've been nice to him, so maybe he'll be at least pleasant enough not to just kill us. You know, sometimes I really am just tempted to like pick up the game and just like playing Magic the Gathering instead of actually doing anything. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do a stream where I play Magic the Gathering. Talk to chat. Or anybody watching. Let's have a peaceful day. Those things, I've never seen anything like them before. But the panel of the ship's tip readers say they are star corpses. Not just corpses. They call them stelloid victims. What do the luminor readers mean? Who knows what those star sages? Apparently when a star dies a natural death, it's different. These look like they were murdered and plundered. All their energy was siphoned, like when a spider sucks the innards out of a fly. And witness these husks, if you don't mind me saying, scared the Lumino readers so much that they wet their metal trousers. Don't you think we are witnessing observing far too many stars here? I agree, Lord Cutton. The stellar trajectories all suggest that most of these stars didn't used to be here. Someone was holding them in this system, and I wouldn't like to have been here for that at that time. The gravitational currents would have been pure chaos. Who could have pulled off something like that? Was it Drakari? Dragging stars around like they're part of their property. He's quite a character for those damn Xenos. Well, Captain, Xeno squadrons. You're on an intercept course. It seems the same abominations as before. What's got them so riled up? I think they're guards. The ship took off from the surface of the planetoid as soon as we bathed in the eye with the eye of our augurs. I'm not an expert on Xenos minds, but I know my void maneuvers. And I can tell you this: they are angry and they are approaching in a direct, unambiguous, aggressive trajectory. All the Lord Captain, glory to House Von Valancius. Well, we're gonna get past these guys, so yeah. Where did the little Lord Inquisitor wander off to? Because as strong as the Lord Inquisitor is, against the Necron you do not stay long, you do not want a battle of attrition. They don't lose. Oh, I'm supposed to with it, because it's also out.
The stars will judge you.
Hopefully in our favour. Right, two of those guys. They're kind of annoying because they don't stay, they don't just die like everybody else when you kill and take them out.
Let the enemy burn!
Oh, our range has been shortened.
Engage the last batteries!
Let's see, which one are we going to hit harder? 3 shots 39 or 5 shots at 50.
Destination locked in. Commence lance fire! Initiate the barrage!
One good thing about these guys is they don't tend to have shields because, well, they don't need them. Say that. And party.
Launch corpse!
That is useless because I cannot turn myself around to shoot at them. Not with the best will in the world can I turn myself to shoot at them. Inside the cloud they have shorter firing range. Now if I can get my torpedoes to hit, they're also in the same position, they can't shoot as far. So inside the cloud they can go after them, but outside the cloud, outside the cloud they can shoot at range, inside the cloud they're short. They also have defense on their hulls. They are moving slowly because they have been broken. Been broken well. Aiming protocol online. I like the Heartless, that was a good addition. Unfortunately, I think we might actually finish this before the next DLC comes out. Fire! Turn them around a little bit.
Engage the lance battery!
Now that weapon we can hit them with. And this one as well.
Fire at will!
That's why I like Battleship. I like Battlefleet Gothica. Give us a spin round. Not quite enough. Actually, yes, we can get that. See, you are master of maneuvers.
Helmsman, follow my command. Let the enemy burn. Destination locked in.
How many can we use again this turn? Oh, I've got to use torpedo control. Well, we're right on the backside, so... Even they don't have one to shoot out the rears. Shoot, hit this angle, that's the turn. turn to fight shoot me. They don't. They are, after all, right next to me. I don't think he can move. I think he got pinned in by his own ships. Ow. How would you turn like that? Yep. Ram him. Get him.
Engage the lance batteries!
At this range, I can't miss.
The barrage!
Animation mogul engaged. You can animate all you like, but you're not getting away from us. Actually, let's do another one.
Just heading.
Nice battering, my dear boy. Well, this way I can fire all my guns again.
Commence lance fire! Direct our course.
Rearm all weapons. I do mean that quite literally.
Let the enemy burn!
I need a shunt over. I can't reuse that one again.
Helmsman, follow my command.
That's unfortunate that we're stuck. Got him. I was hoping to get him with my guns, but I got him with that instead.
Torpedo!
No, they'll brave starfighters. Or torpedoes. Well, torpedoes did their job and smashed this thing. He's a sword class frigate, but he's not as powerful as me. But that's the thing with the Necron. You gotta pummel the ships twice. So 4 ships might well be 8 ships. He's gonna now blast my poor little frigate. I need to get a new one every time I fight. I've lost it before. Not the first time he's died. I'm not sure about the Heartless. But, the Heartless has more firepower. And tricks. We've lost her. We've rigged my lord. I know. One I know. He's just inside my attack radius. shallow jump is actually proving to be really useful.
Engage the lance batteries!
For getting into attack position.
Launch torps!
Torpedoes away! They don't last long, they do good. Star Wings only got another 2 rounds left of them. I might be able to get this Jackal class frigate. You shot at my bullfighters! So he used Drakari tricks to stay hidden. We haven't actually fought Aldari ships, technically. If you could shoot hard, it'd be nice. That's better. It's probably the longest spin off combat, actually. Fire!
Commence lance fire!
Reanimation protocol online.
Let the enemy burn!
Let's see. Well, I thought I was going to be over there game, I do not know.
Purify the battlefield!
Good hits. Use this on the Canoness.
Direct our course.
Master Cannoneer. Reload our weapons.
Commence lance fire! Macro cannon!
Point blank attack! Let's see, can I turn far enough? I think I should turn far enough to do this. Yes, I can literally right 90-degree angle this. Right angle this.
Lance battery!
Die. Point blank, baby. Die! Torpedoes going up next. No, you still have a... Nope, never mind, the sub-zero's going. Beep! Now I just need to kill him twice. He's gonna go poof. That's his older ship, older set. Furious sets are running try and catch up, but they're not doing a very good job. He's all the way over there. Yes. Nope. He survived. Doing great. You are not gonna survive.
Destination locked in.
No point using any of my abilities right now because I can't do anything. I is too far away. I can shallow jump, but I want to like get to here and shallow jump, and not fly through the Oh, well, found If you could, you know, shoot them immensely for high damage, that'd be great. Catch between your only fighters. Run to there, then shallow jump out.
I'm just heading.
Yes, that's my ship. Ow, 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 ow. Fortune, something new. They split too far apart. That's the problem. They're too far apart. I can't. He's all the way over that side of the map. I'm on the other side of the map. I was chasing down the other two ships. Yeah, we need to get out of here.
Direct our course.
Now we are actually covering good distance here to turn. Oh, only the ability to have massive range. That would be useful. Should have used that one earlier. We don't move further away. I need to catch up to you. Now, see, in Battlefield Gothica, though, you'd be all this would be continuously happening. So if you were concentrating on all down there, because it's not turn-based, everybody would be fighting. It's just real time. It's in real time, so everyone would be fighting constantly.
Destination locked in.
I'm coming for yous. He's still got to die once. This is the first death. Oh, he's got to die. This is the first life for him still. I knew that wasn't going to kill him because he hadn't taken enough damage. On the other hand, he can't move as fast now. I've crippled his movement. So, we can catch up to him. Hooray! We will catch up to you. Round 10. We finally caught up to you. Undead Necron.
Let the enemy burn!
Hooray! I know it's weird, I just cheered for that, but hooray! I cheer because we've actually caught up to him.
Engage the lance batteries!
apple. I think I'll use massive maneuvers on him again. I can slide all the way to the left and then I can turn. Just, nope, not quite enough to get the job done. He'll heal, but that's fine. I deploy my fighters. They should be able to fire the shots. Weep! Exploded.
Sophisticated victory.
Yeah. You could be more sophisticated, you know. By not losing all my ships in the process, but hey. Yay! On the plus side, it doesn't cost me much to repair my ship. And I have stockpiled a lot of scrap. Wow, I didn't know they had that much scrap actually. Oh wow, 10's the max. So I am at maximum health. Sweet. H5 controls. Ooh. I don't have a steady hand. And steady hand too, because of a private version of it. Who wouldn't like to have their abilities reduced by 1 turn? There's a 50-50 chance, but you know, it'd be good. Oh. Okay. He is Ulfar's better. His athletic skill is better than his. Damn. Then again, I don't think he's also not a DLC character, so. She's better on stealth demolitions. Nobody's taking over his position. Same way as nobody's even close to getting mine. And there is minus 170. Yeah, he didn't look at that one. Perception. Only she's the only psycho on the board. Only these guys are the closest ones to that board. So yeah, Ulfar's best at this one. I need to use Strafe once to get Strafe Mark 2. Oh, here the upgrade is upgrade. New heading was upgraded. Here's an unupgraded version of new heading. So we can make a better version of Strafe. Huh. So this guy just does like Strafe side was like, oh, this one's like, I will use the whole ship as a battering ram. They all get maximum overdrive. It's just the ability for this section. Alright. Doing well, Epitaph. That's where the Lord Inquisitor went. Lord Captain, we've spotted a planetoid with an unidentified xenostructure. Something tells me this is the place we've been looking for. The Auger Cleric detected a field void mines on our trajectory toward the planetoid. But it's been nothing. The Auger Clerics say that the magnetic radiation blinds the machine spirits. We see some kind of wicked pyramid. And we've picked up a few encrypted Vox transmissions. Good minds. I know from experience. Encased in ceramite, under a coat of chamomile line. The cogitated detonated are inhabited by the most malicious and cunning machine spirits you've ever seen. Far too good for pirates, and given that they've been flying for several cubic kilometers, our reason that these are gifts from the Lord Inquisitor's own stores. Transmitted actually code we found at the outpost. Being transmission, receiving return signal, 5% of the mines report transition to sleep mode. Receiving coordinates of an area designated as main landing site. Got a safe channel approach towards Epitaph. Coordinates for landing. Are there any traces of Calcazar? Plenty. We're picking up the remaining Vox echoes of conversations. Standard signals belong to our Olga observation systems. The gas thermal trails of shuttles preparing to land. You know, Lord Captain, it seems to me that this place is about to fall apart. Olga takes a multitude signs pointing to structural damage on the tomb located on the planetoid. And they're very fresh. Are you certain, Lord Captain? I beg your pardon for such audacity, but this is old Void Wolf's guts tells him that this tomb is very likely to become ours. I have a bad feeling, as if, forgiving your lordship, I completely lost my senses giving out advice like that. Be careful, your lordship. We'll wait as long as it takes for you to retrieve a signal, even if every Xeno fleet in the world appears to spot us from orbit. Yeah, I'd say that too, because if you're not careful, the guys with blew up will come back. Their particulars have been transported back to their tomb world, and are already being put back together again. That's what makes the Necrons so hard to kill. They recycle their troops continuously. We are... Every person on the bridge freezes in astonishment, watching as the remarkable procession approach your throne. Officers and enforcers are glancing at you questioningly, but do not interfere until they are ordered to. Nomus. Yep. That's Void Dude, that is the Void Dragon. We have come to speak with you, Lubel. You gave us food for consideration by revealing the mystery of our origin. From then to now, we observed, calculated, and sensed, and we discovered a great change is coming. A trial. We see the potential for a great disaster. It is already ripening. The wave could crash down on the Corona's expanse and perhaps extend beyond it. We are headed for suffering and death. You are the one who can prevent the disaster, and we want to help you. We do. Let us help. Nomos are not human, but we have learned to see people as more than shells. We want to save them, protect them. Nomos cannot say. Something changed after you helped us remember our birth on Epitaph. We now sense the liberation of something vast, which is actually a mere fraction of something limitless. We are sleeping through a breach, its shoulders pushing against the walls of its prison and are about to give. But what it is, we do not know. If it's you, we're in trouble. We must say, it frightens us to think about this unknown something that is trying to break free. It is so vast, too vast to measure or explain. Yeah, I'm going to point out a little lore here for people who want to know. The Necron power those giant monoliths and all this lot from really small shards of Catans. Of the Catan they captured and sealed up inside giant crystals. And I do mean small, like it fits in the palm of your hand. A shard that big can power that entire monolith. It looks huge because the crystal grows into that sort of shape containment unit. But that whole thing is one shard of a Catan. And the Necron are very careful. I do mean this in exceptional wordage. They are extremely careful with how much of that stuff they use. And they put They are quite rigorous. They quite rigorously enforce and reinforce. Hence why they're in giant crystal. What's a giant crystal? That's because they are literally reinforcing the shard as much as they possibly can, for the sole purpose of containing what's inside it. Because even one shard, if it was to break loose and shatter, could obliterate entire worlds. That's the sort of entity we're looking at. Essentially, each one of Catan is as powerful as the Chaos God, but significantly older. They are very old, very powerful. You know, their might is as powerful. By the way, it was with their help they made the Necron and what they made the Necron what they are. And it was with their help that they managed to take down the old ones, who, according to the Warhammer lore universe, lore shaped creation. You know, brought life to most of the worlds of this world, galaxy, breathed life to this galaxy, and the old ones were powerful and mastercrafters of the flesh. The Catan are mastercrafters of energy. Essentially, it was like a battle of. It'd be like Cthulhu versus one of the other, versus the King in Yellow sort of fight. The entire world shook when they threw punches. So yeah, bad idea. But we know that living souls are the same. They are always larger than they seem, and no capacity can calculate their potential. This makes us believe that we, Nomus, and you, Yubel, can step beyond the limit of calculations. There, we will face the unleashing horrors without faltering. Wait until the unknown threat appears before you, then face it. We do not know when, where, or when it will happen. We do not know what we will face, but we know that we want to be there with you. There is something we require to do it. Nomos are tethered to the shell of this ship. We can only follow you outside by using servitors as our shell, but they are lacking. Only a modicum of us can enter such a primitive vessel, and our power is likewise limited. We need a vessel, a body, but very few things can house us. That is why we have come to ask you. Magos Asclepius has offered his shell to us. It might do. So they want to go into the Tech Priest, because the Tech Priest is far more, has a much greater capacity than those three servitors. Even though he's using 3 of them, he can only put a small amount of himself inside it. Inside him, he's a much more powerful entity. Indeed, I cannot think of a prouder ending to my pilgrimage than the liturgy of synchronization with the Great Spirit. I will become a vessel for the Omnissiah's favored child and step beyond the confines of wretched living existence and into the halls of eternal machine song. I desire it more than anything. We asked him many times because we did not want to hurt him. Nomos would not have proposed it if the human was against it. Here's the other problem. This entity, the Catans, are like the machine god. The Void Dragon is like a living machine. It could very well be the very spark that created the Omnissiah mythos in the first place. He might actually even be the original Omnissiah. Because his card power in the game, is that he gains strength for every machine, for every artifact that has been sacrificed, summoned or destroyed. Every machine that's destroyed, he gets more powerful. So I should say every artifact that gets destroyed, he gets stronger. So, given the fact the entire Necron deck is made of artifacts, he can get very strong very quick. But it also costs more fortune to get out. I would love to play him in the online game version, but they don't. But I checked, they don't actually have any of the Warhammer 40k cars in the arena mode. I have heard you and made my decision. We await your word, master of the ship. Please, give us freedom, and we will stand with you in the hour of great need. Praise the Omnissiah. I kneel before his favoured child and humbly offer this shell as a gift. May I become a temple to the machine and a vessel for its great spirit. How interesting. We feel restricted, but not as much as inside servitors. Some work must be done on the new shell. Then it will be ready for journeys to the outside. So it's not quite, it's way roomier than the, it's much vaster and way roomier than the previous, than these little Sotor shells, which were very restricted and very limited. But inside this body he is significantly better. He is significantly more freedom. We will leave you for now, Nubel. But in the hour when you stand before the great trial, we will return and stand with you, side by side. I don't actually know I don't know much about the lore about this guy. I know he's strong, I know he's powerful, he's known as the Great Dragon. The machine, the Void Dragon. But I don't know what his mentality is with the rest, compared to the rest of the Catan. You got the Deceiver, who was all silver-tongued and lied through his teeth to get the Necron to do what they did. You got the Nightbringer, an agent that wants nothing but death. I think this guy is literally all about knowledge. The acquisition of knowledge. Bit like a what's his name? Tri-Boy from DC. I may put on towards a bad ending. What? You know what? Wow, we're all here. We have assembled as the great fighters of Ulfar. My love, what lies ahead of us is uncertain. Perhaps darkness and oblivion, and yet I feel no fear, no trepidation or doubt. Cassia brushes the invisible weight off your shoulders with a light movement, and your heart feels much calmer. Cassia palm gently rests on your cheek. To be here with you, to share the last moments of peace before the inevitable. If either of us should die in coming battle, I know I will look for you in the next life, until I find you again. Now what's the best option for the thing? Because this is going to be our last fight, then it'd be nice to show love for her, but at the same time she's very courtly, and we imprudent to try and kiss her in the thing. But we've held off from kissing her and doing other things and down the line. I'll do bow. See the response. I am honored to be your companion, but probably not the future you dreamt of. Until duty calls me, I'd like to spend the best of my moments of my life with you, Lord Captain, and only the stars will know what happens next. but not because of fear or doubt. I am ready to face what is coming. Is this actually the final mission? Are we actually going to go for the finality? Abelard looks at you with a tired smile. He cannot resist giving you his characteristic appraising glance. Well, Lord Captain, my service to you began under the most remarkable circumstances. I should hardly be surprised that you have delivered us into circumstances more unexpected and surprising than ever before. Of one thing I am certain, the Von Valancius dynasty will cover itself in glory today. Abelard, no matter what happened, you were always by my side. A seneschal's place is at the road trader's side. As you have learned, others can betray and abandon you in your darkest hour. If the Lord Captain cannot count on his seneschal, there is no one he can count on. That is not a fate I wish for you, so I am doing my duty. You are a highly organized man. You must have already considered what once this campaign will come to an end. Somewhat embarrassed, Abelard tucks his thumb under his belt. Now that I have your blessings, it's about time I took care of my family. The Syrian clan has gone without its patriarch for too long. I should make time for my descendants before some noble upstart tries to chew them up again. Are you ready to follow me all the way? I always do, Lord Captain. I would follow you into fire and back. God Emperor be my witness. I have the honor of serving under 2 rogue traders and survived one. So there should be no shame in going down alongside the other. If it comes to that, naturally. Sounds slightly sharper than usual. We've been through worse. The old seneschal grinned cheekily and for a split second looks younger by a good 100 years. Then he bows his grey head. I serve the house of Valancius, Lord Captain. I have to go through everyone's level ups to make certain everyone's ready for this. I am not priest, of course, and the spirits do not always speak clearly to me. But I did cast the runes. You have a great challenge ahead of you, Adveter. Be very careful, or better yet, take me with you. There's no better way to guard your safety. I'm glad the Emperor brought us our paths together. This only proves that we will not lose Adveter. Go into the foulest hole in the universe, where only low-born and wretched inhumans crawl, fall into darkness, and then cry out, "Who here believes in the All-Father, sisters and brothers?" And even there, in the world's most rotten pit, you will hear an answer. And if you reach toward the voice, you will find a worthy companion. Everyone who believes in him and follows in his footsteps is given a chance to become someone greater and more worthy. Xavier Calcazar is waiting for you down there. Should I give you your regards? I'd rather talk to him myself. My angry, vengeful heart tells me that only he knows how and why the baleful Howl Pack died. It also tells me I will not forgive myself if that puffed up Arthur Carsar somehow died before I ripped the answer from his leering mouth. I will turn to my brothers and sing the saga of the baleful Howlpack. I will carry it all the way to Fenris and pour its ringing verses into the ears of the Owl and the great wolf himself. Its burning words will warm us during the fierce hell winter. Ulfar grins, and the brothers at the table will nudge each other and point their fingers at me and say, "It was he who crafted such a beautiful Thargar. How generous the Alpha has been to him." Fenris Hjöldar Valk. Fenris Hjöldar Adveter. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. Ulfar bows his head solemnly and respectfully, an untold honor granted to a mortal who has impressed the Emperor's angel with his deeds. Yeah, that's actually a big statement there. We read eye. Despite the tired look on her face, she smiles broadly, either at you or something behind you. Well, Lord Captain, my little whisper has grown quiet. It's like they know the long thread we've been following is finally at an end. It's now or never, isn't it? Thank you for everything you weigh, Lord Captain. How about Idra? One last prediction for the road? You think the little whispers are going to play nice? They weren't that unuseful even before, and now they're more likely to mess us around than save our bacon. Idira laughs ruefully. Lord Captain, your fate in your hands alone. Do not let the words of the deranged psyker confuse you. You're not meant to listen to the grumblings beyond the veil. Thank you, Lord Captain. I can't imagine why you've shown me such kindness, and after everything we've been through. You are the only reason I'm still alive. There are so many ways I could have died. Yes. I know I've been harping about all the time about Lady Theodora this, Lady Theodora that. You know, you may never become who she was, but she could have never have been who you are either. And I'm glad it was you who replaced her. And that new life threw me together with you. And not somebody else. So there. Now let's change the subject before I get all sentimental, alright? Well, I have no doubts about you. Everything's going to come up roses for you. As for me, you know, maybe I won't live long, but it'll be a good life. I'll leave behind so many tales to tell. Let them remember my name or a mug of something foamy and laugh at the stories of my, well, our exploits. And you see, there's a way to embarrassment. If I don't have much time left, I'll at least spend it with the person I really care about. I almost lost her stupidly, but I've wised up a bit now. I'm going to treasure every minute I spend with her. You know, give her a hug. There, you really have lost, haven't you? Thanks. If it was an easy battle, who would even bother to tell tales about it? Nobody, that's who. Let's show him, Captain. I'm like working my way around the group. You know what? Since it's actually taking even longer, let's get these guys leveled up. He will not be coming with me to the fight. I mean, it's a bit of a sad thing, but you know what? Ulfar's a better choice in these matters. No, character is draining strength. Ultimately, what's the skill of the Woman skill, because that's what you throw punches with. God, yeah, I'm not doing Incendia because that will take me forever. Again, she's not coming with me on the thing either, but, you know, I might as well get her points. So it might be people saying, oh, she's a good character, you should have played her. It's like, yes, she is. But these guys have proven to become incredibly good at what we do use them for. I mean, one's a Space Marine, so that's, you know, just unfortunate that it's got up against a Space Marine. I can't really say anything about that. It's against the Space Marine. She also shot Theodora, so. Now, this is also a decent character. Very good for melee. Very good for doing such things, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, maybe I would have taken her up as a thing, kind of go forward with, if it wasn't for the sheer fact that that if I hadn't picked up him, and he's absolutely brutalistically good in combat. And has all her skills. Henrik's also would have been a good character. He's a good secondary buff type. He's very handy in the starting. In your starting stuff. And he's a good character. But again, going through the game, there are more than a few dudes who has they start becoming sacred rituals. But fortunately, there are a lot of good characters though that come along, and as good as he is, as a good secondary person, I'm afraid he's just not as good as other. Might just be me. I may have just messed up entirely with the guy, but I actually think I used Jay once in combat. I don't know. Actually, I do not think I've actually used her once in combat. I have gone through the game, and I may have used her like once, maybe twice in the whole game. I am just picking things randomly, to be perfectly honest. I got this guy, Mandai. Come on, it's like, yeah, he's he's always handy. And he's got some good usages here and there. But at the same time, he has the unfortunate thing that he appears where he appears in the game, unless you get him really early on. And you know what? You can't get him early on. You can't get him early on. By the time you would just take forever. I don't care about leveling you up. Okay, next. The exalted one who waves over the seas into the glittering tapestry of this world, gold and silver thread sheen. Today the pattern of our lives will either be completed, or the tapestry will be torn asunder. Personally, I prefer to place my hopes on the first option. The battle against the enemy? Pain? Oblivion? Oh, no, Shireen. My only fear is that humiliations will never be the same again. I do also enjoy being me. After a pregnant pause, Jay continues in a usual playful manner. So, what brings you to me, Shireen? No parting words, I hope, because I despise goodbyes. I feel as though they rob me of my future. You never want to hear goodbye, after all, but only ever see you again until under the same stars. Our alliance is like a miraculous oasis blooming in the fierce desert heat. I'm going to be a partner, a friend, an ally in the fight against the enemy. You mean, if it's ever over? As I don't play their evil tricks on us. Jay raises an eyebrow and shrugs. I don't know, Shireen. Being drunk and on unbridled freedom sounds nice. It's so close, I could reach out and grab it like the tail of a comet, and leave the Casablanca mission behind. Start doing things on my own without having to rely on your good favour. Limitless possibility ahead. I just have to survive the coming darkness. Rest assured, Shireen, when it comes to matters of being an oblivion, J. Hederi has the coldest mind and the bravest heart. Pascal, Solomon, Henrix. Cassie. So I just got these are the main guys, and then these are the DLC and secret dudes. It looks at you and emerald eyes shining with quiet determination. When the path of my soul was lost and crumbled beneath my feet, shattered, plunged me into doubt, you were always there, Ellen Tark. Despite how much you hated my kind, despite what my kin were doing, it's time for me to pay you in kind. We both defended what we held dear, just as life has taught us. And today my soul is at peace, for we can share the pain of the coming battle between us, so it is diminished. Someday they will end, Tak. Exile opened my eyes to many things, but the path of the outcast weighs heavily on my heart. I think I may see my new path clearly now. It sings to me, calling me forward, the path of the warrior, the protector of those I could not save before. All that I have learned about the world, about humans, about you, I will take this knowledge into my new life, into the lives of my kin. She can get another spirit stone. That is the thing, she can get a new one, but it takes a lot of effort. So she'll probably head back, but she needs to talk and get things through and whatnot. Our fates will be decided in the coming battle. Yvette's voice rings like a naked steel. I am ready to drive back the darkness. Ellen Tak, are you? Marazai is definitely going back home to Gonra, so... Marazai is meticulously inspecting his gear, but turns his entire attention to your person when you approach. You Belle, there you are. You have something very special waiting for you, do you not? A trial that will determine whether you stay on top or become dust under the feet of your enemies. Yep. Bear's teeth and both agree, my weapons are always ready for new victims, you Belle. Sighs thinly. Careful, or else I might think you have gone soft and weak. At a moment's hesitation, he adds, in a quieter, more agitated voice, I will say this only once, you Belle. You are the reason for all my misfortunes, but you are also the reason why I survived, despite the fear of Common Ra and the wrath of the Black Heart. Consider this confession an expression of my gratitude. Of course not. My cabal is waiting for me. Said you and passed you into the distance. The reaving tempest that tore piece a piece out of the Black Heart. An interesting future awaits me and my subjects. Perhaps we will be crushed, perhaps we will be feared. Whatever happens, it's the life I was born to live. That kind of makes sense. I didn't think he was going to stick around after the fight, after it's all finished. When all said and done, he has go back to Common Ra. Ajin's face, which has grown haggard as of late, looks like the face of someone stricken with fever. At last the final battle approaches, rogue trader. My heart awaits it eagerly. May we fulfill our duty today. In his name and for Terra's light, echoes the voice of the sister of battle. In the future, what we do should we prevail this pivotal battle? A sister Reptitia has no future. If I am denied my death in the coming fight, I will set out in search of new battles. Again and again I will charge into fire, eradicating enemies of humanity, until my heart stops beating. I am prepared, now and always. Yeah, she was going to sister of Repentia, so. Our journey together approaches its end. One last push into and the secrets of the Expanse and Calcazar will be laid to rest. I can't wait. I'm tired of the shroud of secrecy that's hidden the truth even from me. You will meet your mentor down there. I have questions for him. I want to know why I was left in the dark about everything and what's happening in the shadows of the Expanse. Why all the acolytes died on the way here. Well, almost all Lord Inquisitor's acolytes. Why? Henrik's exhales sharply and stiffens. I want to hear what he has to say, and then make my judgment. We look together and shake his head. I feel uneasy about even thinking about it. But if Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calcazar falls today, looks eyes you, someone has to take the Rosetta of the Order Xenos, at the very least until the Inquisition Enclave determines who will be worthy as successor to Xavier. Read on, rogue trader, Ubel von Valancius. Well, let's face it, he's learned some horrible truths. The tech priest is checking his gear, whispering prayers to the Omnissiah. He looks up at you and speaks matter-of-factly. There are tactical equipment audits in 97% complete. No critical failures detected. Omnissiah shows his favor. You don't seem to worry about the coming battle. Landing. The box makes a rustling sound that sounds like a chuckle. A mission of reconnaissance is a blessed and desirable one for Explorator. The data soul of the one who explores, analyzes and charts overflows with joy and certitude. Pascal lowers his eyes. I would be honored to disembark with you. Wherever the iron flowers of the Omnissiah bloom, there must also be his passionate gardeners. Thank you for honoring us by letting it serve the formidable spirit of Von Valancius Dynasty's flagship and your lordship. When the campaign comes to an end, will you stay on duty or return to your fellow tech priests? It has been a joy to serve the distinguished person, but duty calls the Armanat Collective to a different mission. The message of change must be proclaimed. The believers must be separated from the doubters. Pascal, no, Armanat, looks at you curiously. The experience of our camaraderie has taught this unit much. The trials and battles we have gone through have produced trust, sincerity, mutual understanding. Armanat will lead his flock through the flames and forge the sect into a religion. There is no such thing as good fortune. May the statistical probability be predictively positive. What does Solomon? Solomon's still deep in thought, looking like a statue of a living person. Only when Galetto lets out a low growl, drawing Solomon's attention, does he break his stillness and raise his eyes. Come with some parting words, rogue trader? Now there's a time. There may not be enough opportunity. Presses his fist in the chest, looking you straight in the eye. The rote gesture looks unexpectedly heartfelt. It has been an honor to serve your retinue, and it does not matter what lies ahead. Isn't that right, Galetto? While I was director man, the Cyber Mastiff barks at his ascent. What are you going to do if he... I'll follow your orders and find a new marshal, of course. And after that, I will leave you. For how long, only the Emperor knows. Every arbitrator counts now, and I am needed under Dragonus. Yep, well, they did lose a lot of arbiters. I mean a lot of them. Well, not that many, but still. They did indeed lose people. And it was a bad thing too, because they were kind of the lawmen of this sector, and we sort of well, actually no, it wasn't even us. The priest accountant lady decided that she wanted to be in charge, and decided that we needed a change, which wasn't really necessary. And under her orders, her schemings led them in getting themselves killed. So not exactly, shall I say, our fault precisely, but yeah, it's a bit of a pain to get that one. They're going to need to get new arbitrators. And let's face it, the Grand Tariff was not moving. Something was set up to make sure it didn't move, which was weird. But yeah, it'll keep going forward and all that lot, and we'll get new guys up and running, and we'll have new things. I'll keep an eye out there if you die, I promise. Suddenly someone throws back his head and laughs, his laughter unusually sincere and gleeful. Across the bridge. Will you now, as if I'd let Galetto die while I'm still alive. You ready, Solomon? You know I am. Places his hand firmly on his weapon, and Galetto stands at attention, echoing his master's determination. She's the leader of the spinners, so... Camilla stands motionless, deep in trance, but returns to reality the moment you approach. Your every breath and heartbeat has been in anticipation of this moment. Domin Bell, do not hesitate. Step into the darkness and allow your shield and shadow to walk with you. I thank the Emperor for having met you. Such was his design. It is in the pattern of the blood-spun web. My friend stretches out to yours, Domin Bell, to shield you, to serve you. She suffers a wound that has barely begun to heal, and every night I praise him for the honor of letting me twine around your path. What would you do when it's all over? She frowns, as if failing to understand the question. A shadow is inseparable from its master, Domin Bell. I will follow you as before, and guard your thread. Okay, what's the anything about Tarot? There was no need for reading. The cards will ask if we are prepared to face the challenge of dignity, and the answer will be our own question. Every thread ends in death, but only the dying one knows time and place. We are ready to fight. We are the Lord Inquisitor. We fight. We fight from a crag, and we shall know no fear. For the Emperor. For the Emperor and the One Francis dynasty. La 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 la. La 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 la. Mission to take off. We're heading for the epitaph. Acknowledge. Glory to the Von Valentis dynasty. Be safe, Lord Captain. I'm taking this. My fight crew. Oh, that's a lot of Necron stuff. That is like Necron stuff out the wazoo.
Ogier bodies disappear after death. These specimens must be defective in some way, as they're still here.
Or something stopping them from returning.
Venture forth.
Necron warrior. These guys aren't moving. He's not showing any sign of aggression, simply staring ahead. There's an odd disorientated quality to his movements. Oh, they've done something. Whatever they've done is messed up, is messing with these Necron. They should have, as he said, when they die, they go poof. The odd haze obscures your vision. For a moment, you see the metallic corpse, your feet turn into the dot by the soldiers. The soldiers clad in the clothes of your dynasty. Let's all caught in a trance. Inside the glowing green orbs, mountains of construction, you see the reflection of the people who are not here. They are looking at you curiously and fearfully.
Let's seize the moment.
Oh, Kaka, what did you do? Kaka, what did you do? That's not supposed to happen.
Let's see this through.
This is both a good thing and a horrible thing. Because this spreads to other tomb worlds, or spreads to other worlds in general. Well, metallic fingers stick out from between the sarcophagus doors, slightly ajar.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Hey, the rack. Ooh, good handgun. Sold equipment. There's two of these. The rack and ruin. Oh, Gargazar did something. His people,
Ahead. Never
he
linger.
deployed his weapon. Eye of Elegy of Sorrow. The drawn-out metallic groans of a painful melancholic melody, but the one that oozes with venomous spite. The armored plate singing. They don't decide the language of the ancient Xenos race. Thank you. You feel as though the meaning of it is on the verge of reaching your mind, unless the monster cuts out your livers. Well, before that, the great roars like a foul. I recognize a leader and true warrior in this one. Yes. So is he not unworthy of life, but a warrior all the same? I bet this noble madman of battle will fall by my hand. Bold words, arena slave. I accept the challenge. Just do not take your defeat too close to heart. First golden boy made out of no metal laced with greenish energy, and channels that glow with currents. Below its waist, the flares of grav pad, humming and rattling its upper limbs, fused into a formidably heavy weapon cannon. Not a single part of the monster's body betrays vulnerability. Without doubt, this is a technological superb machine designed to annihilate life. Disabling would not be easy. Platus begins a rhythm, malice of march, and hollowed hum of misery. The lament of an immortal mechanism doomed to aeons of wrath and battle, or else an impending demise. The salve on the monstrous cannon is an infernal orchestra chord that makes a very fabulous space tremble.
You will make a fine trophy.
I never learnt the Xenos language. I think I had one chance at it and I failed. I wonder if we could have actually got some intel out of him. Well, quick save here. I mean the auto save of the thing below. And we'll go back to the auto save back there and see if I can. Testing. Let's testing over this. Quick save. We'll rewind time back to where we were on the ship before we came down to the planet. Did all the talking all that lot. Then we'll skip through it all. I want to try and go back to here. And I wonder if I can take another stab at getting the language. Or else my next playthrough I'm going to have a character who's built to get the... Okay, slightly further back. No, that's I'll save there. And there. Nope. Crawl back to Death World. That's where we... Our last actual save. I'm gonna go... Let's go all the way back in the... I just want to see if we can actually pick... this is a whole lot of stuff. There's only one jump to get back to there. See, Seals of the Past are still there. And I think this is the only place you can actually go to get the language. But I got to access it all the same. If I can actually get it, great. If not, I'll just get back to where we were. And do a whole heap load of skipping.
Marching ahead. Venture forth.
Something I missed somewhere. If not, then I cannot learn this language. I have to go back to the start of this section again. Back to the start of the chapter. Because I tried learning... I think I failed? I think this was the only place I could get it, and I think I failed to learn it. So I don't think I can actually indeed learn the language of the next one.
Let's seize the moment.
I should have saved before I tried doing it, or backed off and then tried to do it. Oh well. Darn. I was hoping to get it. Be able to get that language, but it was not. It was not to be. That's a shame. I guess I'll just have to get on the next playthrough. Which I can't decide is going to be heretical or not.
I caught sight of something.
I don't know where that as well. But if we take him down first, Elegy of Sorrow though, we should be in a better position. this, I think. We can get her in position her as well.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Running binary override. My vow is to serve. Explorers know one route. Forward.
No, this is the attack. Oh, it's worth the other one. It is.
The Messiah knows all, comprehends all. Request approved. Running binary override.
Yeah, it's one of those guys you have to fight from the back. Right, Yeti, can you start lighted
Ancestors,
Necron
guide
warrior?
me.
Yeah, these guys have got something wrong with them.
If I must.
They've not got the same pep.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
I got both of them. Tell me. Yeah, they did. They did something. Something that is messed up.
Hidden from my sight. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
The Triarch. Eternal.
Yeah. Nice, thanks for your mate in the back. I appreciate that immensely. I hope you do that more often.
They won't expect this. By claw and fire, the foe will be torn asunder!
Go forward.
So it shall be. None can freeze the moment commencing.
That was just an attack. But they're gonna attack it. So the heavy guy's got a punch from the back, and why they take like 9% less damage. But yeah,
Easy.
they did something to this, to the Necron.
As said, so
Something that's messed them up chronically. I mean, only because it's time for cheers and admiration, but
this in motion.
admiration, but like
Coming, did you?
at the same time, it's like something. Okay, he should not be doing. This should not be happening.
Resolve. You contemplate your weakness. I know what to do. You clearly are outmatched.
And clearly, we have got the firepower.
As said, so done. They won't expect this.
One more round.
Easy.
Hey. It's like really like. It's me. Yeah, I think they launched their technovirus. It's fine, except technoviruses like that tend to fall into Nurgle's domain.
Reading damage to Oak.
That's the problem with using things like technoviruses. That's Nurgle's bread and butter.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Yeah, that usual feel eyeball, but I kind of want to.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Yes, but until then,
Cubs play.
I found out last time.
Feel the icy bite of death.
Go over the road.
Wolves raid.
I've got attacks galore.
See how the wolf succeeds.
And this again is a bonus.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father.
Even his actual turn's not for a while yet. As I run over and pull this way, please.
Oblivion approaches.
I'm done playing.
Cannot be stopped.
With I'll revel in your terror!
But yeah, something's wrong. Horribly wrong. They shouldn't.
I yearn for agony.
They're all blighted.
Before me breathing!
Behold.
With grace and malice. Behold!
It is handled.
Okay, I can activate this for slice.
You warrior of anguish!
I will savor your delectable anguish.
Yeah, these are blighted warriors and everything's blighted. They shouldn't be blighted.
Wolves raid. Cubs play. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument. Wolves raid. None can.
Let's see. We got more attacks we can have.
Wolves raid.
Oop.
Cubs play. Feel the icy bite of death.
Yeah, it takes a while to take the hot point there. Oh, I didn't swap out the new gun.
So shall it be.
Out of that, done.
None can do this. My hand is thunder. My strike is ruin. I challenge
back
you,
about that.
damn it.
Yeah, this is all sorts of wrong. The next one shouldn't be blighted. And why you should do the case of, oh yay, they're blighted, they can't, their functions aren't working properly. At the same time, this could become devastatingly bad for the rest of the cosmos because they are used to do this. They utilized a weapon they should not have used. Oh, dismantling attack.
Let the cycle be discontinued.
Fortune favors the
Nice.
swift.
Fortunately, he had his face to you, so he couldn't to minimize the damage that he took.
This tedium is beneath. Ancestors guide me. If it serves your cause. I hear you moving. No more.
Elaine really is this destructive little entity. He's very good for dealing with all these little warrior guys.
If I...
Now, I'd love to get you
If
to
it
get back
serves
to
your
her,
cause.
but sadly you're not. So. I will do some time out damage because he's got his facing us,
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
and that's the problem. We can only do small amounts of damage. Now we can hurt him.
Failure of their crude machinery was inevitable.
I was hoping I was going to kill him, but... Ow. He fell. Oh, that's unfortunate. Then you need to give him multiple hits to the face, so...
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
This tedium is beneath. Another soul slips beyond the veil. If it serves your cause.
I will herd the prey. Behold,
no damage. Oh, the end.
I am the reigning Tempest incarnate!
oblivion approaches.
Because I'm really good at running.
With grace
And malice.
Behold, what a useless plaything. Broken already? I yearn for agony.
He is very good at attacking.
With grace and malice.
Now, I need to get a punch.
You bite like a bomb!
And heal him. Can I shoot him from here?
See how the wolf succeeds! My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin!
A little higher there so I can shoot. I can aim.
Wolves reassemblement commencing. Corpse plane!
Now I've got so many points now that I can. It's completely negating its inaccuracy.
To this I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument! So it shall be!
Fortune favors the swift.
I got no points to get that ammo back up, but that's fine. He has more than enough accuracy to get the job done.
If I hear you moving, no more.
I don't have the accuracy to hit him. Or I should say, I don't have the position to hit him.
No foe too great. A costly mistake.
Alright, Pascale.
Authorized.
Wound Toxin heals. Let's see, situation. Can I put these on? I should be able to use female bees to get rid of these. All injuries. Iconoclast who I have, so I think Bell can get rid of them.
They
Maybe.
say I have a magnetic personality. Integrity factor increased.
No, I won't get rid of it. And he fell completely in a battle. Well, that is unfortunate. Well, final level. I don't get to pick this, it's just a case of AP increased. I don't like to have a bit more points. You know, give me some more stuff. Like an ultimate. You know, a skill that can only be accessed from being like the maximum it can be, so in her case a piece of equipment for a thing that would like allow her to use, I don't know, justify the veil or something. Still, extra AP is useful. But yeah, they should not have been blighted. I suppose you're not covered in the locked behind an intricate cipher, but you don't need to know the contents to identify the author. You know this handwriting all too well.
Onward to victory.
No do law, Xeno law.
My success was inevitable.
Intended for higher ranking Xenos. Yeah, so these essentially were the maimed creature at your feet, still alive, as evident by the heavy breathing. It was a woman once, sporting close cropped hair and equipped for battle, but now her skin is shredded by metal sticking out of her body in a dozen places. Does not appear to have any external injuries. It has been maimed from the inside out. As if her flesh was transmuted into metallic shapes, and then it burst out of her skin and turned her internal organs into a bloody sieve. Some of exposed bones have a metallic gleam to them, while others look natural. Yeah, this is why you don't use the weapon. It doesn't just work on the Necron, it transfigures everything. With a heavy jerk, the woman raises her head, emerging from oblivion, and focusing her gaze on you. Even in such a wretched state, her eyes still gleam with self-confidence, less than subtle shrewdness. You, who are... that coat of arms ring a bell. Von Valancius. I'm not surprised to see you. You may think. Who are you? No one tries to salute you, but the metal cutting through her tendons has cast her into control of the control of her fingers. Tenakai Kalburgaria, Inquisition acolyte. By the grace of the Lord Inquisitor, Calcazar, Warden of Epitaph 1 covert facility. Or what's left of it. What happened to you? I've been having trouble sleeping lately. Oh, you mean the metal things in my body? I have no idea. Looks like something's gone terribly wrong in the crypt. Her voice comes more serious and dry. The Auspex detected some unknown radiation, and then everything went crazy. The Xenos didn't feel like sleeping in their coffins anymore, so they started trashing the place. And the pylon I was standing next to suddenly grew a dozen tentacles, and one of them grazed me. I blacked out, and when I came to, I looked like I'd tried to give birth to a shuttle. Where is he? At the facility, in the crypt, making preparations for the emergency launch of the operation's final stage. At least I hope so. Oh, he's already dead. Now I think of it, that's it. Enough reasons to assume the latter. What facility? What operation? I guess you're still young if you don't know what that in this world. Whenever the big boys and girls say the word facility, that almost always means colossal secret weapon capable of destroying worlds. And that's all you're going to get. It would be very disrespectful to me to spill the secret. that so many give their lives to protect. I see. Have I saved your curiosity? I had my favourite returned. With a pack of Iho in my breast pocket. Give me one. Keep the rest. I'm feeling very generous today. Oh, I should know. It was on the uniform so many my agents wore. The one that sent when Calgazal took the interest in her leadership Theodora's retinue. They didn't wear them for long, though. When I presented Theodora with Calgazal's ultimatum, she purged a retinue of our operatives. I'm fairly certain Theodora could have preferred to have my head as well, but Lord Inquisitors recalled me here. That was his treasure cave. Just in case Theodora decided to return for what she thought was hers. Or Dracari started causing trouble. A feint, a deception, a game of triple crosses. When they told her they intended to take revenge on Calcazar, she believed them. She was just too eager to get back at the Lord Inquisitor for taking her clever Archmagos advisor Amanant. Do you know Conrad von Tegev? No? Not sure if he's alive still, but back then he was Theodora's master of whispers. In theory, he should have been the one to put my operatives to spies. Instead, he thought they were his chance to pull off a brilliant plot and prove to his mummy how great an heir he would become. It's true what they say about blondes. Every other one of the figures of mice. Merely a message saying that her dirty secret was now our dirty secret. She was the first to visit the epitaph. She found something here, something too good even for someone of her exalted status. Road traders are not allowed to have such toys. And I relayed the most exact coordinates, down to the last digit, as a decimal point, to Lord Inquisitor. Ah, the Xeno freaks, my favourite partners. They had a crucial role to play in the operation that you mustn't even know anything about. Their visits to Epitaph have left me with so many unforgettable memories. We were ordered not to fire at them at first, but to split them into atoms if their skinny arses deviated so much as a single degree from their approved flight paths. I swear, it was as if those fools were trying to get shot with their half-witted provocations. They have a nickname for me. The Almost Witch. A common, I guess. You have to excuse me for looking surprised. My facial nerves seem to be particularly paralysed, but I gathered as much. I'd hardly mistake you for the spectacular void she-wolf after all. If she were alive, she would definitely have come here in person. So you're her heir? Well, at least not Conrad. I give you two versions of the truth, the sugar-coated one and the honest one. The sugar-coated version is that once Theodora realised just what she had in her hands, she deemed it a matter of utmost secrecy and mind-locked the memories of all members of the crew. The honest version is that she mind-locked the important people and disposed of the rest. Theodora depressurized compartments by entire blocks, casting any unwanted witnesses out into the void. She needed to free up space for her holds for spoils anyway. You have heard about mind-lock technology. The subject's memories of the times or events would be placed on a special lock that could only be opened by a key phrase, one that most likely Theodora would know. Only Theodora would know. Good. You're old enough to know that all these are for, aren't you? Just stick one of the tube between my teeth and light up the other. Just make sure you do it the right way around. Let's get straight here. Let's face it, you're dying. Pretty much, you have nothing to hide now that you're dying. What's going on in this place? Tenakai gives you a look, a long, piercing look, then speaks. Sadness audible in her voice. Straight, huh? Let's give it a try. I've taken a shine to you for some reason. One day, Xavier decided to immortalize himself in the history in a rather extravagant way. For the Imperium's sake, of course. But then things didn't go as expected, even though we expected they wouldn't. And now you'd better get far away from here, because whatever happens next, I doubt you're going to like it. Or you can go down there, if they're guts. Maybe you'll immortalize yourself too. That's what I found out. That's what I would do. But I'm insane, so I'm not the best example to follow. So, about that ifo stick. People say it's bad for your health. Better be careful. They're trying to whisper something, but the shock mutes them, doing a voice of a gurgle.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
So, he came and did the dumbest thing humanly possible. After Fedora did a dumb thing. It seems everyone who in this world who got time to come to this planet were all stupid. Theodora, by lots of it, potentially may have nicked part of the Catan. Which is probably the dumbest thing one could possibly do.
Now that's interesting.
Yep, and that's the facility the Necron are trying to get into. They don't like what he's doing and they want him out. Mostly because also the Necron know full well to keep the Catan sealed up. For the sake of our galaxy, we need them sealed away and kept there. Ooh, that's a nice one under. Also, I need to remember before I forget. Thing going first? Nope. Hey, oh, it's not a weapon you can use. What was that really nice bolt I just got? Yeah, there it is. They shall weep. He can't use it. Ah. You can only use a Astartes gear. Okay, if I'd brought the old lady along, she could have used it. I can't use it because of Drukhari. He can. Damage is higher, but he's got extra points to let him use blasters. We'll do type in newest oldest. Sanguine first, so it's a shame that he can't use that weapon. It'd be the perfect one for it. He can't use it, it's Drukhari. He can use it, but it's weaker than his omniscience presence. It's not really for him. This omniscience providence is a weapon for him, so that's in case you didn't bring different people.
See this through.
The deeper section of the crypt was installed a long time ago. It seems they're a bit damped with your dynasty's coat of arms. Yep. It's a shame I didn't know the language of the aliens. I want to get some lore out of it. It's barely holding. Prepare for defense. That's a track. Ooh, that's a track destroyer. Hold the line. Calcazar is back there. Xenos Knights let out a charging howl, portending imminent death.
Exterminate on sight.
Well, them blighted, that's the problem. Can we get down from here? No. I'm supposed to go in the middle. Where are you, Mazai? You can go over there too. You guys have got to go this way. Now, your Bell and your Letty can handle what's up here, that's not a problem. You might be needed to help out with that, actually. The best spot for these two is up here, because they're snipers. That is a Cryptogenic Sentinel. That is a lot of weapons. That guy is well armed. Big cannon, extra arm, extra arm. Yeah, that guy's like got guns for days. I ain't gonna lie, that guy is well armed. And that is too far away for me to give the ability to. You gotta run back here to give him this ability. He is injured, so... All day. Yeah. Have a reload for you. Lighted death mark. Yeah, they did something stupid, and I think what they're doing is going to rapidly start spreading. Ow.
My soul belongs to the Infinity Circuit.
Ow. Good thing your bell's next to you with his heal.
I am not your Xenos. I deal death with my hands. That is beneath me. You cannot force me, Elantak.
Back on.
Helium is beneath.
On optimal range or slightly out of range.
I understand your intent.
That first line they're in is the optimal range. Outside of it, it's me. Yeah, they're going after my snipers. Now, thankfully, U-Bell's got the heal packs that can heal up. That's alright.
Slow and painful is the way. A pathetic attempt! Behold!
I don't know who could actually target him.
It is handled.
Big split there, so. I'll just enjoy for now.
Behold! Watch!
Maybe I'll get another turn, so. Yeah, they are. They're going after the Yeti. They are focus firing. Oh, it's a hard fight, but you know what? For the All-Fathers will show them it will be worth it at Vetter.
I hunger for battle.
Nice hit.
My strike is ruin.
I want to move to there so we can take 3 pot shots. Also call out, please. You got a lot of health.
Wolves reign.
Yep, put the devastation attack plant, please. And then do a dash.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father.
What is the weapon of warrior of the All-Father's doing it though? Right. Oh, I used your mid-pack, didn't I? One thing I can do. Oh, I can do that. Take within combat. Dope.
I won't do that.
Oh, that's nice.
As said, so done.
You do that. Ability.
By
Do
the
that.
wolf's eye. Perish. Wolves rage.
You missed.
See how the wolf succeeds.
Forward. They won't expect this. You clearly are outmatched.
Yep.
As said, so done.
Alright, get him on the picture.
Let's set this in motion.
So she finally has a cover trick, so she's actually hiding better.
Easy. Didn't see that one coming, did you? They won't expect this.
I unfortunately cannot give you a health.
As said, so done.
I didn't think he could just shoot me from up down there, so took that away. That will save other things later. Pascal could probably get that actually and heal up. He's too far away.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
I know it seems daft that I'm moving her forward, but
I'm afraid not.
her ability range isn't high enough
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Hell, I gotta get him because he's close enough.
Isn't this a job for the as duty demands?
Yeah, I need to get much closer. We've also wants to teleport in. Again, they're aggravating the crit, so... Hell, there might be any blighted guys over here to, just to get them out of the picture.
System shutdown.
Thankfully,
Premature.
we have the ability to
I
do med
must
pack on him,
Thank
so.
you.
And he does have a med kit.
Initiating bioreformation protocol.
Your technology is limited, but I am grateful.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Can shoot you, apparently.
Running binary.
Ow. Well, I just undid half the hell I did. Oops. My bad.
The Triarch is eternal.
He has a lot more health.
Fenris is in battle.
Significantly more health. Which is fine. I don't mind him getting shot. He has actually got a lot more health than she has. Can't hit them because of the way I'm positioned. I can over here.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Shadows reverse for a moment. Could do this batch. I got no range for it, so
My heart sings with the
bullseye. She has very good. She has very good aim.
I am not your zenith.
Excellent. Tis an upgrade.
If it serves your cause.
Hey, I got something on that. I didn't. Those shadows make me the least make you a shadowy target. These guys are so far away.
Understand your intent.
Retarget you. In my sights. Attack that never misses. Ooh, still went for her, but that's fine because she got the extra dodge, so they hit herself away from the others. My son knows I do deal with them. He is close enough. Come, playthings!
I will savor your delectable anguish.
Settlement commencing.
Follow me, prating. Don't are you for your anguish?
Again, Malachi is not the best person for this section,
Kneel before me, prating.
but he is a pretty good character for in fighting in general. I always call these guys melee. Immortals are decent, but they're not good at melee fighting. Adverter, I come to kick.
The fame-hungry come.
Yeah, he's all the way up there, so I'll leave that for you, Bill.
Wolves with I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument. None can do this. Feel the icy bite of death.
So once they alternate, his versatility will keep going up.
Like his ruin.
And they run out of things, and I actually got any more ability to use on him. I'm not going to do a confident approach. What we do maximum damage also actually needs confident approach. It's effective. Not sure, let's try that out.
The wolf is on the hunt. Cubs play.
I'm just activating all his abilities for no reason. And reload. E. So evil's on this side, so you can target stuff.
Let's set this in motion. Done and done.
Dodge that, it's fine.
As said, so done.
That completely negates the effect of...
Easy. Contemplate your weakness.
See? Running gunning
As
is
said,
more than
so
happy to
done.
do. My snipes up here are doing their job beautifully.
What to do. They won't expect this.
And they are happily dackering everything.
Set this in motion.
Dodge. I need to get closer. Da-da-dum. Get him with it, but let's wait. Hope it's actually close enough for her to use her abilities. That's the problem. She's so far back she can't get the job done. Round 3. Even more fellows. Yeah. Scarlet, if you could like be very...
As the tactical imperative dictates. My valor
lot of the Necron coming. No one's gonna be able to put them out. We don't like it though.
Ancestors, guide me!
Nice. We're going down. Okay, them, the little spots.
I am not your Xenos. No more. No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Oh yeah, no good hit. Good hit. Good hit.
This tedium is beneath. Ancestors, guide me.
If he survives, we go in. Parry. Oh, it's your turn now, Mazai.
With grace and manners.
Let's do Dance Macabre forward.
Bells.
Get closer. These are all Necron warriors. Oh, yeah. Charge.
With grace and manners.
Unfortunately, I can't like start dancing through them all.
Behold. Oblivion approaches.
Point blank range.
Wolf's Rage! I have become the ultimate warrior instrument!
Nice hits.
See how the
Good hit.
wolf succeeds!
I like the heat. Very good.
My strike is ruin!
I think the primary guy's down.
Warrior of the All-Father,
Woo! Also, good
so
shot.
shall it be.
I know it's a primary threat down, so yay.
High momentum.
The one dead. Well, down but not out.
Easy.
How he dead.
Is how it's done.
Good grief, we've got so many kills as ridiculous.
I know what to do.
Lighted
They will
immortal.
expect this. Significant. I know what to do.
Cassidy needs to actually start moving to do stuff. I think I should give you a wolf turn
I
now.
have read tomes of military tactics.
Now 7 opponents, that's fine because one of them's downed. Do rapid fire? No, I kicked him.
Corpse play! The icy bite of death! Wolf's Rage! So it shall be. None can do better than a warrior of the All-Father!
Except maybe a warrior. Except maybe the old father
I
himself.
challenge you, Damget. Feel the icy bite of death!
You know what I need. dum.
comprehends all. You will not undo me.
I beg to differ. I missed.
The great sleep is over.
So the big boy is down. It's fine. That's one of the major threats taken care of.
Serves your call.
See, I hit way better than he does. I'm shooting for back here. Didn't quite get a kill. You know, set up the death mark.
Not your Z.
Significant.
Take a look, take that kill. Thing, you missed. Immortals used
Pain. I am its master.
Immortals use heavy weaponry.
I'm done playing with you.
Ooh, nicely done. Dispatch one, kill the other one.
I yearn for agony. The perfect killing strike. With grief, I'm done playing with you.
Oh, I thought them did. Watch, I ran out of Ooh, sneaky. He walked away for safety. I'm not sure I really can see him.
Comes play. Not undo me. My strike is ruin. Father's worthy instrument. Wolves rage.
The damage output he's got is great now.
I don't like that.
No, you don't like kicking the guy. This is Sparta!
Reek of calories. Awakening cannot be stopped.
Yeah, I bet I can.
Let's set this in motion to play to your weakness.
Would hit. Bad hit.
As said, so done.
Dead hit.
Cannot be stopped.
Okay, there's only one guy left. He needs a teleporter. Pascal's just like, I was traveling over here, you know. Also, he's out of sight range, isn't he? Oh, really? She hit.
Serves your call.
Bullseye.
Slips beyond the veil.
The colossal warrior's formidable underframe can no longer be bear its weight, with armor plates clanging its great bulk slumps. A deep sound full of... Yeah, no, we didn't get the Xenos language of it. You notice the convulsions in the Xenos limbs. Lights is flickering in his eyes. Perhaps something went wrong during this month of the awakening. Stasis damaging his engrams and plunging him into dark madness. What are you? Xenos limbs shiver at the sound of your voice. He emits a deep hum full of dour pride. You're unable to decipher it, but you can sense his disdainful rage and stern resolve to kill you. It is neither dispassionate nor a prowling beast, nor the blind rage and sanity, but the instinct of a warrior. A warrior of iron, a sentinel of the tomb of the ancient ones, a child of Yignia, the star devourers, and the eternal enemy of the Assyriani. Assyriani. Grips a weapon and a thing. I don't like honorable death. Dies of piercing our wrath. There's no fear in these sounds, only the stubbornness of a true warrior a touch of regret is defeat. All of them are deep inside the crypt. As soon as the green fire goes out in the Lawful Warrior's eye, the glow that glyphs upon the become chaotic and disarrayed. Something just broke irreparably in this crypt. I really wish I'd picked up your language. We just missed out on so much dialogue. All because I failed to get the thing. The shield, the Lord Inquisitor is expecting the rogue trader below. Good. I plan to shoot him. You guys have caused a giant mess. Gold weapons. Even the most skilled surgeon would likely be powerless to heal them. No, these weapons are way too nasty for us to heal. You seriously messed up something chronic, dude. And you might be close to unleashing a Catan out of his prison. Even if it's only a fragment of one. They can practically survive in any number of fragments. Even one piece released would be a powerful entity. Would be a power unmatched by any weapon we've got. The Necron had to trick and catch this Catan. Okay, if that thing wakes up, we're all dead. No amount of firepower we've got that can take that. Except maybe a blasting from orbit. And even then that might be temporary. That's also where they keep the shards. You seriously messed up something chronic. Dude, you really have. Why is my own top part here? Why are the party members down here? Reality bubbles before you and bursts with an aggravating shriek. A few silhouettes now stand in your way. 3 of them even have your face. And yet differences are striking. Each has been marked by other accomplishments and different experiences, making you feel like the protagonist of a tale about a pair of twins separated at birth. Righteous reflection. Emperor, bestow strength upon me. The smite is another obstacle as I carry out your will. Cursed reflection. My master, changer of ways. Is this your making? No, I can feel it. It's not. You are not playing tricks on me, are you? Sending me prey for a great sacrifice? Glorious reflection. Is there some ironic lesson in what's going on? Should I be looking in the mirror or a little less? Or perhaps try to look at myself from the outside? Or is this a hint that I am my own worst enemy? I shall ponder this memento in my memoir. The blatant abuse of fabric of existence is causing the motes of reality to flare up. You see the margins of the chronic expanse in their glow, altered past reflections by the decisions you have made, or could have made into the mother world. Your faith seems to be stronger than all of us combined. I remember in whose name the sacred warrants was granted. I remember by whose hand I am ordained to exist. I believe, and my faith is a bright light driving back the darkness. But your faith is cold embers when I look at you. I feel ashamed of myself. Did you come to help Calcazar? The future is not known to me. The Lord Inquisitor did not give me the full details of the operation. Precious Sentinel. But he mentioned its importance to the entire Imperium. I have come to lend him my aid, or stop him if he plans to go against the will of the God Emperor. Your doppelganger vigorously chops the air with his hand, and you notice stiffness in the movement, as well as the subtle grimace of pain. As you look close, you realize that lurking under your replica's clothes are chains of penance with jagged hooks digging into his flesh. Such instruments of humility are only worn by the most fervent believers. That sounds stupid. Cassia closes her eyes with her hands and shakes her head sorrowfully. The heat of your hues is blinding, Lord Captain. Scarlet and gold shroud your very existence in an overpowering radiance. But deep inside I see palpitating smudges of stable blue, which you have banished, which you loathe, which ruins the perfection of the image. Are you afraid of a misstep, of loneliness, of the Emperor turning away from you? Do not dare lay your accursed eyes on me. The copy's roar is defiantly loud. How dare you? How did you even survive the cleansing of Uric 5? Monster of House Ocilio. Ferric and I crushed your mad followers and purged the Navigator House of corruption. Did your heretical powers enthrall my copy's weak spirit in this reality? How ignoble, how disgraceful. Oh, so this is a version where I went and purged Uric 5. Wow. It has filled me on the day Sister Argenta and I executed Theodora for heresy. I saw all her wickedness and depravity, and felt unclean, stained by her blood, so I swore to redeem the name of the dynasty. How many feats of faith have you accomplished? Not enough, yet not enough. I struck down the Caligos Winterscale, a champion of Khorne, in the ruins of Dargonus. I joined forces with the benevolent Incendia Coria to purge the cult of the Final Dawn when they incited the rebellion, and used footfall to summon a greater daemon at the edge, named the Edge of Daybreak. The unclean spirit is now sealed within the station, and I proclaim forsaken forever. Ulfar shifts an approving glance from your double to you, then mutters quietly into his beard. Albeit, he is your adversary still. Changing sides would be... no. After purging Janos, the Xenos Kuranarch, and the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest, I forged a profane alliance against my protectorate. But with the noble space wolves, I defeated their combined forces and banished them from the expanse. What a grotesque, impossible reality. My Cabal would never ally with our useless kin. After I beheaded the Cabal's Darkon, the Reaving Tempest became more flexible in its approach to alliances. Rumbles Harley. Ha! That must have been a glorious hunt. But maybe it'll come to pass in our will too. Ulfar turns to Mazai and Azra laugh. You hear that? We massacred your wretches. Vice always masks envy as contempt. I am Yuvel von Valancius, the Magnificent, and I know myself, which I must certainly do. You are now pondering what makes you. The answer is simple. You are my reflection from a less glorious reality, a product of malign influence of the treasure that I seek. I am the blazing paragon of humanity, unbroken in by tribulations, the first to venture into the darkness and without fear, and the one who unites and brings back that which I forfeited. I am the rogue trader of the God Emperor. Speaking of me, I am the only version of ourselves who chose the path of true power. I serve the Master, the changer of ways, and I already chanced upon my reflections in his dreams, which is why I am the only one without dumbstruck expression on my face. So you are me. True faith stems from the Emperor. You are lacking it, which means you are not the true von Valancius, but a flawed replica born from a flawed reality. And yet I am the only one clever enough to become the master of my own fate, and not be reduced to someone else's plaything or slave to dogma. I came to claim the treasure. Whatever it is, Theodora found it, which makes it mine. Xavier will regret trying to steal from my dynasty. Okay, Tess. Wow, I got Tess going all over the place. Going up with a slightly accelerated speech, jerky moves, and a sweet twinkle in his eyes as his blood is teeming with euphoric stimulants. And I become the very principal and vengeful and where my treasure's hoard is concerned. That's what being a true road trader was all about. You simply lacked the imagination to grasp it. Okay? So when my versions chose to serve the arch enemy. I do not serve, I reign. You grovel, but I dominate and rise ever higher. You notice you're like a sporting, elaborate makeup. Under a layer of powder, Doppelganger's face looks strange, its skin covered in wrinkles. Somehow they remind you of closed eyelids. And he brought Iridia. Opens her mouth and you see the blackness between her teeth in place of her tongue. 100 otherworldly warped voices speak instead of her voice. The master requests a sacrifice. A living sacrifice. Toss them into the warp. Their paths will be unveiled and woven into yours. My master, the change of ways, directed me here and revealed my destiny. Is where I will cut short the life of the court's Emperor's champion and claim the great trophy. It's where I am fated to become one with the warp. It happened the day Conrad von T. wounded me with the cursed blade. From then on I started hearing voices. Fortunately my companion Iridia taught me how to avoid going insane, and I began to listen to and heed their wisdom. They revealed secrets of me and whispers in the dark rituals. I raided them on Valencia's crypt and made a dark offering with Theodora's skull, and enslaved her spirit. I learned all of her dirty secrets, all of her lies. I saw the full picture and realized that only the strongest survive in the expanse, and any strength is good enough to survive. In short, you have gone from being a rogue trader to being a piece of kraken. It's very interesting, but shut up. I just realized I have not given you your spiritual fortitude in the credit it deserves as Veta. Oh, I have. My empire is no paltry protectorate. It stretches across the wind scales of Maine and the world of Claudia. With my brother Conrad as regent, together we rule many planets. I deceived Uralon the Fool and banished him from the expanse after subverting his cult. I taught the brazen Dracari a lesson by sending the Auxiliary Navigators to Conrad to cause the most powerful disjunction in history. On Quetzaltima, I struck down the furious Caligos to rival the favour of the Dark Gods and used his blood to make a pact with the Edge of Daybreak, my illustrious teacher. Alcelia would never swear allegiance to someone like you. We follow his light, and you are twisted chaos incarnate. I cannot help but ask, what became of Conrad after your stunt? This pungent and horrific massacre. You were the first to die, by the way. It appears I've managed to get myself killed in every one of your realities. Yes, I see the fruits of my own failures. Now I see that Asarayan have blessed my path for this reality. I met a human with powerful and radiant soul and yielding to corruption. I remember you, little Xenos. I remember you and your kin begging for mercy as I sent you off, one after another, to the feast of the Lord of Pleasure. You wouldn't believe how little I care about what you think. We shall fight. I sense your soul's greedy interest in what is in the script, and I will not allow you to take possession of this blasphemous thing. But I see we are outnumbered compared to you, Doppelganger. I think it would be wise to join forces, topple you first, and then resolve the conflict between those who have survived. I concur. We will finish off the one with the biggest residue first, then decide who is worthy of the prize. However, I already know who it's going to be. I am giving you a chance to settle this affair peacefully and avoid self-destruction in every sense of the word. A great deed is not accomplished by peacemaking, it is accomplished by spilling the blood with righteous hand. Right, so me the righteous, me the chaotic, and me the arrogant. guess I shall be beside myself in this combat. Also, we have the high ground, you're doomed. And we have Marazai. You're doomed even further. So, like the fact he brought Genta, the Scourge. Iridia, Idira, the Insidious. But he brought no one. Otherwise, we've been 6 and 6. Because he's so full of himself, he doesn't see the point in doing so. I mean, he might go, oh, Righteous Fury in that one, but it's like...
Running binary override.
What this version of me has done is just downright sadistic.
Request approved.
Not machines. But then again, that's not going to help him very much because Marazai is very good at killing organics. I might not do good against the Necron with the fella, but he is very good at whooping living people.
I defy you.
You can defy me all you want, I'm still going to beat you up.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
I know what is to come.
That's why she ran over there with her tentacle hands. Order warning. Present pre-science. Intimidation. How many more abilities do you want to kick off? Because Mazarai's turn to fight.
Don't distract me. It is hand. This. Kneel before me, prating! I revel in your terror! Bring it
I got the enhancements, but that's fine.
Watch.
Alright, now the whole their turns.
For action.
Sworn enemy, he took the path of the fighter. Operative Hitman? Demonology, breakthrough, leave. Power from beyond the veil.
With purpose.
The glorious one is
Is that of God?
total faction.
No foe too great.
That is certainly ineptitude, not malice. Failure of their crude machinery was inevitable.
Wow. Look how they dropped twice.
You are clearly outmatched.
That's the fur version, so.
That had better be ineptitude, not malice.
Yeah, so Pascal been dropped twice now in a row. Oof. Twice you've dropped now, Pascal. Where'd you go? Oh, dropped dead. Bleh. Is he actually dead, or is he? Maybe revivable. righteous reflections run around the corner. The one's over there.
If I ancestors guide me.
But still standing.
I am not your Xeno. No weakness is hidden from my sight. This tedium is beneath me.
Wow. Still, Pascal got dropped twice. In rapid succession. Again, the other guy sort of like jumped and went, ah,
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
yeah.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Bum, 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 bum.
So it shall be. Feel the icy bite of death.
And shoot you point blank.
None can do this better than a warrior. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument.
And kick. I mean, the righteous guy even took out my guys and took out her, so that's, you know, bad.
Wolves ready. Feel the icy bite of death.
That's that,
See
though.
how the wolf succeeds. So shall it be. And is thunder.
Yet still
My
standing.
strike is ruin.
That's a whole heap load of variety.
Easy.
Still, I'm a little annoyed that Ulfa, that's that my Pascal's dropped again.
None can do this better than a warrior. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument.
I know what to do.
Lowest attack reflection is one thing.
They won't expect this.
I can't shoot my righteous one, he's around the corner. Apparently we'll get him if we've got all penetration, so you know what?
I said, so done. I know what to do.
Yeah, boost all the G's out of it.
Like your weakness is my blood.
All's good.
Easy.
How am I using one of these? Miss. Got Wild Hunt, primary weapon.
I define the outcome. Didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, he's got some sort of thing going on, so he's dying.
Count me out. They won't expect this.
Inquisitor gets to go first.
What is this foreboding?
He's gonna come around his friends. That was
The Inquisition fell short. Doesn't surprise me.
Is that my blood?
Why am I dead?
Lord Captain.
I might as well use it this way. So they've just pelted me hard.
deliver us!
A born predator does not become prey!
I say, the old means we don't.
I am not your Xenos ancestors. Guide me! No weakness is hidden from my sight.
I say, I don't have anything to drop, any more ability to drop things on.
If I
Generations.
must. Stop trying, monkey.
Well, you didn't hit that one, he's hanging back there.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Stop it!
Let's set this in motion.
You clearly are outmatched.
We're coming, did you?
And dash back in the cover.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
But it's still a bit annoying that they managed to drop Marazai. And I think it was Idira who did it. With the, one of the psychic attacks.
Is thunder! My strike is ruin!
Yep, please go after the guy around the corner.
The fame-hungry come! Comes play!
Wow. He dodged.
Feel the icy bite of death!
Not going to help him much on the other hand, because I've got him pinned in the spot and,
See how the this thunder! My strike is ruin!
oh yeah, no more attacks to use.
As said, so done. I'm done.
And we might have just killed myself, so not sure how that plays out, but I have done. Yes. Did you try and hide and stay hidden behind the corner?
There is movement in the Empyrean.
There's only one beast left standing.
Swift and silent.
Yeah, she's a way better.
Can I fall back now?
This
No.
tedium is beneath me.
No, you cannot. Why? Because I wish you gone.
If it serves your cause, ancestors guide me.
Failed me.
Pay with your blood in the name of Kaela Decay!
Oh, the other one died immediately. He had a improved heavy bolter, and I had that one already. You are gypped. 1 star Imperial Pride, Any vehicle revolver, striking sword, life draining sword, chaos and force Carpus, and Panoply of the Assassin. So I just literally fought myself in multiple realities. Multiple realities.
Speak now.
Yeah.
The songs.
Onward to victory.
I don't have anything to... I'm gonna try healing you.
Brace yourself.
Took you long enough. Suffering is an acquired taste, and I'm eager to enlighten those who lack natural discernment.
Why just use this? As well as these things are designed to take off traumas.
I'll take it from here.
Let's go.
Next time, figure it out yourself.
My frail organics require this.
I haven't entirely had these things. Does that show how?
Better than nothing.
Well, I just use myself, didn't I? Nope.
Get up. I could use a meat shield.
Integrity factor increased.
I haven't entirely had these things even on my things.
Do not falter again.
We function as one.
Everyone's back to full health.
Let's seize the moment.
So we've now just killed ourselves in various realities.
The machine gun grants me insight.
The science and the cogitator. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. I just had a fight with myself. And myself came in 3 different flavors. Ridiculously arrogant. Ooh. Wow, that is a... Oh, that is a hit. Though it's actually slightly less than Gloom Rifle. But that is a hit. Cool. Will his at least iconic damage increased by 30% of current momentum. Okay, that's actually more powerful. Because I am a full-on iconoclast character. And it beats Chorus of Battle, which is a really nice gun, but I am Iconoclast. I am Major League Iconoclast. Do not lose the elusive effect if they detect from cover. Elusive effect? Oh. So they... Oh, that's a... Can you have that? Might as well exploit. Mountain Medicaid. Yeah, good set of weapons.
What lies ahead?
Yeah.
An enemy, I hope.
Here, dude. Oh, did... Wait, did you see something? Oh, it's down there. I wonder why the icon was so funny. I was in the wrong place to die for that one.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Eliminate.
Heavy is the gate of the wolf.
A trivial task.
Likely used a symbol of ancient Xenos dynasty. Yeah, they have seriously messed up horribly here. Oh, new plasma weaponry. Oof, that's a nice one actually. 10% damage and negative effects on targets. And Tesla grenades. Oh, that's going for Pascal, I think. if he can live long enough to use these things. Oh hell yeah. That is a lot better gun. We're getting to the good stuff
I
now.
need to find the answers.
Well, they marched out and he ordered them to be eliminated. It went and they fired at full power to those things. But looking around, they did not win this fight battle effortlessly.
Speak, Ed Father.
Duty beckons.
Yes, and you should be able to
Venture
listen.
forth.
Final fight starts. Where's your belt? It always at the end of the game. Yep, they got heavy guns down there firing. That's probably the only reason why they haven't been overrun by the Necron. Because those gun turrets are firing on them. But they've lost a lot of dudes in the process. Come on.
Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
Nice. We got a thing on the fearsome sagas. That sounds like a weapon for the Space Marine. Adapted started equipment, rally boots, and you can't use that.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
We're progressing according to plan. The troops are already reached the target. Those are warriors. If flayed ones had popped up, they'd have slaughtered them. How many guys do you throw at this? Well, they threw
Stay sharp.
literally. It looks like they threw literally as many men as they humanly possible. This could be. I don't know how much longer this game's got, but we've been well over time. We've had a mega fight. And you are messing with powers you do not comprehend, Inquisitor. There's Kakazar. I mean, there, so they are trying to do stuff they shouldn't be doing.
Strong and wise is Ulfar.
Nope, I'm gonna shoot with God's weapon, so. But on the plus side, your bell has a.
For my own success. I am
Peek.
beholden to you.
I'll get rid of that troll quite nicely. You know, I spaz the camera out. Yeah, they went all in, and they have messed up
Forge ahead.
this
Never
place
linger.
quite a bit, but I don't know. I got the funny feeling they have put us on a path that is potentially going to get us all killed. But I'm going to save this for next time, folks. When we come back, we will do the final thing. See the epitaph. Lament the fact that I never figured out the Xenos language. And that we have not got the ability to learn. We don't have the ability to use it. We missed out on so much dialogue from those other guys that come further up the field. Dialogue where we potentially could have talked our way past them. Because I got the funny feeling that what this guy is up to is as bad for us as it is for them. I mean, it attacks our own flesh and blood. It doesn't stop at just a Necron. If this hits on a weapon like this could devastate any world, and they can guarantee this guy's going to use it for every chance he gets to destroy every enemy he has until he's the only one reigning supreme. Also, you must watch out for power, for it corrupts absolutely, and if a weapon like that in your hands, guaranteed the enemy's going to get it off you. But that's for next time. So until then, folks. Until then, I catch you all later. See ya.